Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a hashtag color combo 2024 and it's hosted by Tammy over at froustudio2026. This week is number 4 and it's green and heart. This is usually what I do with the hashtag for the week or upcoming. I make a little slip like this and put it on my board so I can look at it and think about it. And so that's for this week. This is my second attempt at the video. I started my project and had to shut the camera off. As you see, I'm sporting a band-aid and I got some paper tape over the top of it. I cleaned my scissors that had glue on them and cut myself while on camera, so I had to stop. Luckily I didn't have any, all my project was off my desk to the side, and so now I'm like half in the middle. I'm kind of sad I did that. That was a dumb mistake. But so green and heart, I had to think about that one. And last night I was watching Joanie's journals and she was making a accordion pocket. I know I've seen this done every which way to Sunday, but when she made it, something clicked and said, that's what I want to make. I want to try it. I know everybody's made these. This is the one I was making on camera, and there is my green. There's green in that paper there. This is my scrap from it. So I've got some green in that paper, and I basically covered the top part of the paper, or the envelope. She made them with envelopes. I have boxes of these envelopes that I got at my dollar spot store when it was $1. So there's 100 in here, and I don't know how many boxes. I think I got like 6 boxes of them. So I thought I need to use these up. I was using them for my Etsy for little thank you cards, but so I'm gonna link Joanie's video. She saw someone else do it, and I know everybody knows how to make these accordion pocket things, so I'll just link the video. I've already done it. I had to delete my video. I'll just go from here. I'm kind of like just discombobulated now. So she used 5 envelopes, and it helps if they're the same size. If not, cut them down to the same size. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll just do 1. You'll get the idea. Well, I could do 2 just to show. Okay, I can't get them back in there. So now my good finger is my bad finger now. So just because I wasn't paying attention. All right. So what I did was cut these down. I cut they have the self-adhesive strip, so they kind of fold like that, which was great because the fold is like right in the middle, and that's where I glued them. So I basically cut the top off and the bottom. I just, yeah, just enough to get it open. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. So I'll just do 2 just to show you. So I've got them totally open, and you don't have to do that. You can glue them. I only did this because I added a top band to the top of the envelope. And that's the part I want to show, because everybody else has done this every which way to Sunday, and this is just something I wanted to do. So let's see, I think I went with that size there. I'll just cut 2. And I just went with the same paper pad with coordinating colors. And my thought was, as I was going to make this as part of my bee ephemera, because I'm doing bee journals. Okay. And I just scored those in half. So I'll do this in half real quick. And the heart part is going to come with the cards that go in there. I have a heart on my cards. I just threw everything in a bucket and ran to the bathroom and cleaned up my finger. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to get done, but so be careful when you're cleaning your scissors, especially your really sharp ones. I usually put a work glove on, and I didn't, and so we got a little snow last night, enough to cover the ground, but nothing really game changer. So I'm just going to fold that in half, and just be mindful if you have a pattern where you want the pattern to be. So this kind of has like a, where it angles, and I see why maybe they had them on clearance, is because this part hangs up right there. So I'm just going to snip these square. But it all depends on your envelope. Just find a top, and I'm going to peel this back, just cut some of this off, because basically what I'm going to do, and this is the front part of my envelope, I'm going to make sure my pattern's good there. I'm just going to hit it with some glue stick. I just want to glue this down. Now when I did it, I just tacked it down, and you probably can't see it, but I did sew this on camera. I sewed along the top here. I did 2 stitches, 2 rows, stitched it all the way around. That's why I opened it up. So I'll just do some, I'm just going to go, just put a bead of glue down the center, just enough to tack it down. And I lost my orientation for my pattern. Okay, so it has to be like this. So I'm just going to lay this in here. And that's all I did. And then, excuse me, I took it to my sewing machine and stitched it along the top. And then I brought it back. I'm not going to do this one. Let me see if I can score this. because it's wet. Okay. But I like the stitch look, and I like that it has a pattern at the top. So it's just my take on it. But I will link Joanie's video so you can watch her put it together. Because I lost the first part of my video. What am I looking for? I think I'm going to do the... I filled my art glitter glue. I think I used an old bottle, and it might have gotten too cold or something and separated. This is a bottle. It was brand new, never opened, but it's like really watery, so I'm not really sure. I'll have to check that out. This is the bottle that I purchased from scrapbook.com recently. So yeah, so I dumped this, what was in here, back into the other bottle and refilled it because it was just like water pouring out. All right, so what I want to do is take this off. It all depends on your envelope. You can use whatever. You can even fold up book pages and use book pages. Plenty of videos out there. So I'm gonna go, let's see, this is gonna go over. Don't want to go there. I'm just gonna go here and along here, and then hopefully that's enough. Yep, should be good. Just make sure I didn't close it totally. I think I'm good. And then I'm just going to put a bead at the bottom to close up the bottom. I probably should have waited to make sure that they were the same height in case I needed to trim it. So we'll see with this one. I won't close the bottom until I know it's the same height. And so I'll just do this one real quick. I'm just out of sorts now that I cut my finger and just really mad at myself for doing that. So make sure my pattern's going the right way, so it's got to go like this. You could put more glue. I'm just doing it for video's sake. So I just went up against that line there. You can use lace. You can use seam binding. You could put seam binding at the top. Book pages. I just like the added interest. Okay, I'll just cut this off. I'm going to cut that off straight. And then I'll wait to do the bottom to make sure they're the same height, because they have to be the same height. So on my other ones, I didn't cut the whole thing open. I was trying to figure out how I was going to do it, and then I said I have to cut it open. I tried to use the heat tool on it, but it was just distorting my envelope, so I said I'm just going to cut it open. Okay. I'm just going to make sure that these are the same height. And it looks like they're pretty close. I have a little bit of trimming to do on this one. And Joanie had a great tip about putting the envelopes like this where the seam is. Put the seams together so you have a nice front and a nice back. I'm just going to glue these two together just so you get the idea. Let's see, I gotta glue this bottom here. Just so you get the idea. But I would watch her video or other videos. She recommended a video to watch too. Okay, so then I would put these two together. Didn't quite get enough glue, but I'm just doing this just for demonstration. I'm just going to put the glue down the center here. And luckily my closure of the envelope is in the center. So I'm just going to line these up. And then give it a good press and let that dry. I put something heavy on top of it and just kept stacking them. But I did sew around them before I put them together. So that's how I came to this. Then I made a cover for front and back. I took a, and this, it's hard for me to give you measurements because it depends on the envelope that you're using. I used a 12 by 12, whoops, that goes there. 12 by 12 sheet of paper that coordinated. This all came in the same paper pack. And then I glued two pieces together and I left just enough. She recommended a 1/4 inch over on each side. I didn't quite get that, but I had enough just to protect your accordion pockets. So I just took a 12 by 12, glued two together so it would be the same on the inside as the outside, glued them together, and then put a 1/4 inch seam here for your pockets. So you would just have to measure your distance of your envelopes. And I did sew on both sides before I glued everything together, just so it would have a finished look. And then I added some cotton lace at the top. I probably shouldn't have put it on the back because this could go down in a journal like this, but I wasn't sure what I was going to use it for. I could put it on the side like this in a journal and put the pockets in there. So I'll just show you my idea for the pockets. And I already had them cut out, and that's why I was getting a lot of glue on my scissors. And I basically used, I'm trying to use a lot of my scraps. I use some tea dye, or I think it's coffee dyed digital, but I lowered the printout so it was kind of faint, so it had a little something. So there, I'll put something on the back, and then I use another 12 by 12 sheet to make the cards. I cut out some keys. This is where my heart is. I've got the green on the paper, and then the tabs are going to be these heart shapes here. I did glue two together, and I die cut it out of my front card because I put 2 cards together. I cut 2 file folders. I glued digital paper on the back and then my scrapbook paper on the front. And before I glued those 2 together, I die cut out where I wanted my tab to be. And I wanted my tabs to be keys. And I'm going to lay them in there and glue them in there, and they're going to be out of the top of the pocket. So that's where my brain went with it after I watched Joanie's video. So I kind of staggered them, and I marked it on the back to cut them out. I kind of laid them out and then marked it on the back and then die cut them out and then glued these 2 together. So that's really thick. That's 2 file folders and then scrapbook on this side and digital paper on the other side. So, but it's whatever you, so I think I want like this. And there is glue there. It's I glued them together with my Scotch Permanent, but I'm gonna glue them down with the art glitter so they're down. And I glued 2 keys together so it would be strong. So I was going with that, and then I think I went with center, but I have to cut these cards down to fit in the pocket, and that's where I was at when it went to you know what in a handbasket. So it's going to go like that, and then that one there, this will get glued in there. The glue's still tacky, so it's holding it. Go like that, I think. So there's my keys. That'll be the top of my my cards that'll go in the pockets. So now I got to figure out size of pocket, and I will have to take these keys off and put it in this way. So that's the first one. And I have all of these hearts that came out of that die. Let's see, where is that? Should be right here. And it's this set here by Spellbinders. It has hearts and it has a key and a little accent piece. So I really like this set. Alright, so I'll have to put this in my pocket this way and then figure out where to cut it off. Oops, there it goes. It went down in. See, I got to make sure I get it down in there. Okay, so let's, I think I'm going to use my big trimmer and just want to make sure that's going to go down in there. And I made these longer just because I wasn't sure like how that's going to go there. So I think I'm going to mark that. Hopefully I'll get it right. That's going to go like that. So to the top of there. I'm wondering. Just see. This is going to work like this if I make it the same size. I may round the corners too because I think they'll go in and out better. And I probably got some trimming on some of them where they have extra stuff. So let me just stick this in and just figure it out. This is going to be in there. But I only want to see the, so I don't want it any higher than that. Alright, let me just go for it. It's pretty thick. Okay, let's see. Let's do a dry run before I glue this. I'm going to round the corners just because I think it'll slide in better. Okay, I'll probably do the top too. So that goes in there. Oh yeah. Okay, I might have to, something's catching up in there. Not sure what, might be my envelope. Oh yeah, my envelope didn't get totally glued down, so make sure you glue everything down. You check it before you put everything together. Alright, so let me, okay, I think that's good. I think I might take off just a little bit more. And then I'll, so my plan is to decorate the cards, make writing space on the back, and then decorate the front. So I'm just gonna leave that in there and I'll glue it after I'm done. So the next one is this one here, and I do need to trim this because I can see my file folder. Okay, let me put this in the second one. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. It's not a train wreck. So that's number 2. And yeah, I think my envelopes got messed up. Okay. Now this is my first time making these, so this was like a dry run. I'm sure I will have better ideas next time. Okay, I think I'm going to mark that to be right about there. We'll see. They don't have to be, oh, that's the wrong way. Goodness. I'll put a piece of tape so I know that this is the front. Okay. I would have been sad if I cut the wrong side off, but I could make another one. So that's going to go in there. And thinking I need to cut off a little bit more. These are pretty sturdy cards now, so there's that one. So this goes there. And I will put art glitter glue on those. Maybe I could do that now. Probably be a good idea. I don't want to get too much. Okay, so I'm going to glue these and keep these out. This is number 1. Okay. I already glued that one. Let me glue this one. It's probably the smarter way to do this. Yeah, I was actually sad I couldn't use my art glitter glue after not jumping on the bandwagon for a long time. And then all of a sudden I like it now. In this bottle, this works for me. Because you do get instant grab with that, and I really like that. Okay, so that's number 1, 2. Now I'm doing number 3. So this is number 3. 1, 2, 3. And see if I need to trim that. I do. Take this off. That's really on there. What the heck? There we go. Just trim a little bit here, just to clean it up. Okay. All right. Let me put a number 3 on here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Yeah. Next time around, I will make sure that all my envelopes are glued together really good. I didn't really do a good job. I see it's hanging up a little bit, but this could be my little go in my idea book for sure. I wouldn't be sad about that. All right, sorry, let me take a drink. I gotta hurry. It's almost getting witching hour here. I gotta do dinner. I did food prep over the weekend, so I got stuff, basically warming up stuff. So let's see. Right about there, and I'll check it before I do the corners. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually, maybe. Glue this. Yeah, we use our Instapot to do a lot of food prep. Did a whole package of boneless chicken breasts in there with some seasonings, and we do our baked potatoes in there, and then we warm them up. You can do vegetables in there. I usually do a huge bag of carrots, and then we just warm them up. Tonight I'm gonna do some oven roasted Brussels sprouts. I love them. We can have with our carrots. So this is a thick key, and I'm glad that I did inlay where I cut it out. because I did that first, and then as I was handling it, I'm like, that's not strong enough. So I cut another key and glued it to the back of that. So that makes it nice and strong now. I just want to make sure it's down. Okay, I think we're good there. So that's number 3, and then we have number 4. Okay, and I do need to clean this up a little bit. Okay, so this is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stick it in here. And then hopefully that's good. Okay, let me check it. Yeah, that's good. So I'll round the corners and glue my key. Oops. There we go. Oops, sorry. That thing is unruly. So if I didn't have to stop my video, this probably would have been like 2 hours long for all the stuff that I was doing. But you get the idea. It's been done. It's just my take on it. And I like having the die cutting that out before I put these two pieces together. It gave me a place to set that key in because I was worried about pulling the card in and out, in and out. This kind of helps it stay permanent and you're not wear and tear. I mean, it bumps up a little bit, but I think it's going to be there for good. So yeah, I like that. I'm probably going to round these corners too, now that I'm looking at it. All right, one more. Well, this needs trimming. And I probably don't need to put number 5 on here, but I will because it's a visual for me. I do need to clean this up. So your cards that go in there could be whatever size depending on what your envelopes and your projects. So I'm just going to shove that in there and do a quick mark right there. Okay, I'll be able to make something out of these. Make a little tag. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and round the corners. I'll get rid of this. This might need to be emptied. Probably should have done it before I put the keys on. Note to self. Okay. So I won't have time to decorate. I'm at 42 minutes, but luckily that was still wet. I'm just going to put a dab of glue there. I had to move it out of the way. Okay. See if I can get this one. This one's close too. I'm going to pop it up. I think I got glue on there. Got a little bit of pencil mark on there where I marked the wrong side. Okay. All right. I think I can take these off. So there's number 1. Number 2. Oh, yeah, see, this is probably going to go in my idea, because I don't think I glued my envelopes good. Here's number 3. Yeah, see, it's hanging up on something. And then we got 4. But I think it's a cute idea, though. There's number 5. There you go. I kind of wanted these to be glued really good before I tug on them. Maybe I should have made them a little bit taller. Maybe I don't need to push them all the way down in. Yeah, they're still drying. Yeah, I might have to remake this because it's hanging up on something down there. Oh yeah. Trying to think what it could be. Yeah, it's that where I cut it. Here's one I cut earlier. And I cut it too short, so I'll just kind of show you. Yeah, I should have pulled. Let me just cut this open. I should have pulled this off here because it's hanging up on this right there. Yep. Okay. So this will be, I'll just make another one. This will be go in my idea book because it is hanging up. But I really love the concept. Yeah, it's hanging up on that little piece. There's no way I could tear this apart. Isn't that cool? So the front part, I was thinking of, well, I don't have a lot of bee stuff cut out yet. I thought this is kind of cute. I think this is a sticker, maybe. It's like sequined. I can't pick anything up now. Oh yeah, it's a sticker and it's very sticky. Isn't that cute? So I'm not going to put that on there, but I have some. Oh, let me take this out. Okay. I'm hoping my finger is better tomorrow. I have these die cuts. I think these are paper. Yeah. These are paper. These are cardstock here. Oh yeah. This is what I was thinking of, putting something like that on there. Isn't that pretty? And then putting a bee on there. That's really pretty. So yeah, I like that. But I want to remake this because my envelopes are, I should have took that bottom part out or made sure that they were secure. Didn't realize. This is the first time me making this, so you see, trial and error. But yeah, I really like that on there. And then a bee or something. You can do anything really. Okay, that's my share for today. I'm gonna go do my dinner and try to upload this, and I'm gonna keep that in there. I have a lot of bee stuff, but I haven't really cut anything out, so I really like how that turned out, and I like that I sewed around these. I didn't have to take the envelopes apart, but now that I'm seeing it got hung up, I would totally do that. Yeah, but I like it sewed around there. I might even try doing some of my ribbon or seam binding around the top too. That'd be pretty, you know. All right, that is my share for today. I might just do this as a, I might cut something out to put on the front just for my photo. Yeah, see, I don't have a lot of bee stuff cut out. I could put something like this on there too. This is like a, well, this is out of wallpaper here too. It's not the right color, but I probably will cut something out because I really don't want to stick this down. even though it looks good on there for my photo. I'll just pretend. I'll just put it like this and take my photo. I might cut around that plastic. So there is my, here's my info. My green, which is in the top paper there, and then my hearts. My hearts are my tabs. So there you go. And this is hosted by Tammy over at froustudio. Hashtag color combo 2024. Yeah, I'll be all right. All right, take care. Bye.